Hey guys, I wanted to talk about losing most of my friends again because now it kind of feels like a victory, Like I spoke about it to therapy and I've been talking about how it's been affecting my sleep. I wake up 3 times a night ever since that day. And I just wanted to talk about it a little more. So, what happened basically is I think maybe a few weeks before I got kicked out of the Discord, aka the friend group. But this was a friend group that we hung out IRL maybe once a week or maybe every other week or something like that. And these people just did not treat me right. I've been with them for 3 years at that point, and I was an OG. I was there from the very start. And one day I just realized that they don't treat me right. I feel like I actually gained self-respect for myself, and I was like, hey, this is not cool. Because I noticed my friends pissing me off more and more and more, egging me on or offending me all the time. And when someone offends me in the past, I just go quiet about it. Even if it really hurts my feelings, I just go quiet and just take the bullshit. Because all my life I've been taking bullshit that way. But I realized, what, that is not a good idea. Why am I suffering and they're not. So I basically gained self-respect for myself, and what I started to do is cross the line. I tried to cross the line as hard as I can with those friends. And guess what? I was successful because I wanted out. I wanted out, and I found a way to get out, and then I got booted. So it was all planned. And what I would do is cross the line of everyone who's pissing me off. And I'm not gonna say what I said because it was pretty offensive, but I only said it to offend them, just like they've been offending me. So obviously I didn't mean what I said or whatever. Obviously I regret, trying to cross the line of everyone in there, because I feel like there could have been a better way to get me out of the server, but I just wanted a quick, fast method, get some revenge. And what I do for the next few weeks or so is piss off absolutely everybody. And it was gold, honestly. If someone pisses me off, I just bring up some of the stuff I said, and it works. It pisses them off each and every time. So I no longer started to feel hurt by their words, now that my words actually hurt them. And I pissed them off so much that one day they just said enough is enough, and they booted me from the friend group. They unfriended me, stuff like that. And mind you, these people did not treat me right at all. They were being racist, because I'm Romanian and Italian. They're telling me oh, you're not white, you're not one of us, and not in a joke way. They genuinely that's all they see me as, the non-white guy in the group, and they have respect for each other because they're white, and they keep making fun of me for not being white and stuff like that. And that stuff pissed me off. I can't believe I faced racism. And whenever I piss them off, they do not take it well at all. It's a barrage of insults, insult after insult. Honestly, looking back on it, it's kind of funny. But in the moment, it really fucking sucked. I just kept getting insulted and insulted and insulted because, at that point, they think I'm going too low. I'm going too low. And that's what I do. I was basically fighting fire with fire in the dirtiest way possible, and suddenly they're the offended ones, not me. And really, some people just don't deserve respect. I've been disrespected by that friend group for years, years of abuse. And then I finally got out, and now I feel like I have nothing. But honestly, losing my friend group number one was honestly a victory because now I'm not getting super pissed off all the time. I'm not getting my feelings hurt, and I'm not getting offended over everything, you know? And I feel like my mental state has been better since I left the friend group, but I find myself missing having friends. Not necessarily missing those people, but I find myself missing having friends at all because, you know, you have like the status, you have like some sort of like, even though there was like little unity in the group, you know, you get a feeling of unity just because you're coexisting. And you know, it felt like a community even though it was like 6 7 people including me. And I just feel like every time they speak to me, like they try to offend me as much as possible. I don't know why. Maybe I'm easy to trigger, or maybe it's funny. I don't know. I personally don't find it funny, but I feel like, you know, what I've said to those people, they deserve it. And it's obviously some things that I wouldn't say on YouTube, but basically I stood up for myself in the only way I know how, instead of just like hiding and going all silent because someone offended me, you know? Like, man, I do not miss those days. Like, maybe for the past like 7 8 years, anything that offends me, I just like take it to the heart and don't even talk about it. Like, I just take it. And I'm so glad I got sick of that. That was obviously unhealthy, and I'm glad I'm not doing that anymore. And most importantly, I'm glad I'm not having these little like conflicts with friend groups anymore. So thankfully, I, even though I have no friends, I'm in a better place mentally, and surely the new friends I find are better than my old ones, you know? So yeah, basically to wrap it up, one day I just suddenly gained self-respect. I don't know why, I don't know how. Maybe it has something to do with the channel, because like I remember so many people were praising my channel, even to this day. But you know, I can't just act like I take my mental health seriously. I have to actually take it seriously. And to take my mental health seriously at the time, I have to get rid of those friends. So thankfully I found a oblivious way to get out of the friend group, but I did it. And that's the story about how I gained self-respect and stood up for myself for the first time. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.